The League of Women Voters Flint area would like to thank Communities First Incorporated for their assistance with recording Flint area candidates for office. And we also want to thank Flint Beat for assisting with these forums. We want to thank you as well for tuning in to the Flint School Board Forum. Unlike legislative forums, each candidate was interviewed separately and no time limit was imposed. Like the legislative forums, however, candidates were instructed to speak only about their own qualifications and not about other candidates or political parties. 15 candidates filed for a seat on the board. All were invited to do an interview. 13 responded. 12 completed an interview and one was unable to due to a family medical situation. 5 seats, and therefore 5 votes, are available. You may wish to take some notes as you decide which 5 you will select. Good morning, Mr. Calvert. Let's proceed with the questions for the school board. Number 1, what has prepared you for these responsibilities?
As a former student, I'm a graduate of the Flint Community School District first and foremost. I'm a former employee, as I was recently an attendance agent. I have been a school bus driver for First Student, starting like way back in 2012. And I've worked after school as a after school coordinator for the after school program. So I've seen the innermost workings of the school district. I've been around the school district for a very long time. I do believe I have the skills and the knowledge it takes to help move our district forward into a positive shape.
Thank you. Do you have ideas on how to maintain or increase student enrollment?
Student enrollment is extremely important. Um, I believe we have everything that we need within our district to not only um, get students interested in coming back to our districts, but to keep them here. Like I said, as a former attendance agent, I've seen certain recruitment efforts and things that we've done in the past to get the word out there. And a lot of times, the community just isn't aware of some of the exciting things that we have going on in the district. So I do believe I know a few things about enrollment and getting the numbers up. We want our children to be back in the district where they belong.
Okay, let's move to question 3. How is the role of a school board member different from that of a superintendent?
Well, the superintendent is um, the workhorse, I would say, for the district. The school board regulates and comes up with policy and things that makes the school district run. In essence, the superintendent works for the district and the school board oversees.
Okay. Question 4. Do you have any other responsibilities that might interfere with your attendance at meetings?
I do not, but meetings would be of the utmost importance.
Okay. Question 5. Have you or will you be taking the school board training?
I have not, but yes, I will. I'm already becoming acclimated and aware of the different school board organizations, uh, Michigan and nationally, so that I can better myself to be the best school board member that I can be.
Okay, thank you. What do you think are the most important issues that Flint schools are facing?
Currently, I do believe that enrollment is one, getting our kids back in the district, keeping them there. Another important issue to our district is finances and getting our finances in order and making sure that we have the tools and the things that we need in order to be the best school district, not just not in the community, but the best school district for the community. And just I do know that our babies deserve a new building. They deserve a new building. They don't deserve a refurbished anything. Our babies who have stuck with us through thick and thin, they deserve something that they can go to in life and get there. And it's exciting to learn when they get there. So that's one thing I do believe.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your interview today. And as I've told many other participants, we really appreciate you doing your part to inform voters so that they can make careful choices. So there's only 5 seats and 15 candidates, but to be able to actually listen to how candidates feel and what their goals and objectives are, I think is so helpful to voters. So thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a